Hi, it's Jeff Lemon from The Final Word, coming to you from home base. And we need to talk about the Indian Premier League. We've had a lot of listeners and watchers getting in touch asking if Adam and I will be covering the IPL. Thanks for watching, first of all, and getting us past 1 million views in the last few weeks. That's awesome. We want to do some IPL videos, but we can't do everything. We can't do a match wrap every day. And that's because when we do the match wraps, they don't take that long to shoot, but we have to watch the whole game. We don't like to do the wrap otherwise. We watch a lot of detail. We pause and rewind and watch things again. We take notes. We look up stats. And if we try to do that every day for 7 weeks, then our heads will explode. And instead of getting a video of us talking, you'll get a video of just red and pink glistening bits dripping down the screen, and nobody needs to see that. So what can we do that's a bit more manageable than that? We want to do some match wraps. If we both happen to be watching the same game, then we might as well do a match wrap there. If we're doing that, considering that those games end pretty late at night Indian time, where most people will be watching, would it be more useful for people on IST time to have a video come out the same night, which might be 11:30 p.m, midnight before it came out, or more useful for it to come out the next day like we've been doing with the T20s and the one-dayers? That's one question. So the nighttime video would be option 1, the next day video would be option 2. Option 3 is perhaps we could do a few match wraps with just one of us instead of both of us. If I've watched a game that Adam hasn't watched, maybe I can talk about it for 5 or 10 minutes instead of the longer version, and give the analysis that I would have given in a 2-person show. So that's option 3. Would that be any use? Option 4 is the magazine style show. So maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, Adam and I could do a show a bit like we have been doing for the recent England-India matches. Not talk about every game and every detail, but the bigger stories, the main performances, and or what we've found most interesting out of the previous few games, and we could do 20 minutes or so on that. And option 5 is the watch along, where we could be streaming live while we're watching a game that we might be able to announce those in advance. So those are 5 different options. I'll also say that if Adam and I were doing collaborative video for the IPL, we would likely shoot it on Zoom rather than doing the proper remote camera setup that we've been doing for the other videos, just because that adds more time, because it has to go to our excellent editor and get processed and come back and so on. So in order to get responses up efficiently, we'd be doing it in a slightly less pretty format, but at least it would get the results out there as quickly as possible. So 5 different possibilities. Realistically, it could be a mix of all of those things, but we'd love to hear in the comments about what sort of options people would be most interested in seeing, what would be most useful, what would be most entertaining, and when you'd like to see it. So let us know. We're working all of this out as we go along. It's a collaborative process, and thanks to all of you for watching along, getting us past 1 million views in the last couple of weeks, which is amazing, and being such a big part of The Final Word. All right, let us know. We'll see you soon.